Alright, you're back with Al. This is Chronicles of a Not Yet Champion Golfer. One thing I'm probably a little bit guilty of, well I have been in the past, and I spoke about it before, is not practicing properly. So all my technical stuff, I'm trying to focus that sort of indoor, hitting into a net where it's warm, where I'm not going to be restricted by the amount of clothes I've got on. It's freezing because I really don't think you actually swing properly. So look, I've sort of changed my garage. It's not state of the art or anything, but I can actually hit balls in there when it's warm. So all my technical stuff's in there, and then on the golf course I'm trying to get more competitive practice done. I'm going to just play 3 holes today, 3 different little challenges that I'll be doing over the next few weeks, and just talk you through them. Dead simple but really effective. Just on a side note, if you're at one of the clubs that like they shout at you if you're hitting more than one ball, just tell them Alex Evans Golf on YouTube said that's what you should do. They'll have absolutely no idea who Alex Evans Golf is, and then they'll probably ban you for 3 months. So bit of advice. First off, create a hole within a hole. Now I haven't got a specific name for this. This is something that Dave Alred, who's a really good psychologist, great book by the way called The Pressure Principle, well worth reading. He was Johnny Wilkinson's kicking coach, Coach Luke Donald when he got to world #1, works with Molinari, so he obviously knows his stuff. This is something he does with him. So I'm playing a par 5 here, you drive off, play the hole out as normal, but then go back. I've gone back to 120 yards, so we're there, and we're going to that pin there. I've got to play this hole over and over until I get a 2. I can't move on to the next hole until I actually get a 2 birdie. So it focuses your mind. It means you're trying to get it as close as possible rather than just trying to hit the green and worry about making bogey. You're trying to make birdie all the time, and that's the mode that I want to get into. I want to be on the golf course trying to make as many birdies as possible, not being concerned with making bogeys or missing greens. Focusing your mind on the target. Stop. Oh, it spun loads. Thought that was going to be very good to start. Thought the video might have been very short. Might still have a whole good putt, but it spun back. There. Pitched up a little bit further. It pitched there. It serves the same purpose with the putting as well. Just always that focus is trying to hold the shot, whether it's whatever shot you're hitting in, however far. I chose 120. You're trying to hold every shot that you're playing. Trying to hold it and leave it short. You can't get too annoyed like first attempt, but I should be getting it closer than that from 120. I ideally want to get this done within 3 efforts really. Right, attempt number 2. Okay, chance. Amazing the difference from being away. When I'm in Dubai and Tenerife, and I know it sounds spoiled this, but you get used to temperatures and it being warm and the air being thinner. Ball goes so much further. I mean, 120 yards. I wouldn't be hitting pitching wedge, and that was, hit that pretty hard to be fair. Full pitching wedge for me is normally 135, between 135 140 if I go after one. 120 and I'm in it quite hard. Twice, 2 takes. Second challenge. Now this is another one that Dave Alred works with Molinari. Basically, I've watched something, I listened to something on YouTube of his, and I've sort of stole his ideas, but they're very good. I like them. Basically, you get 3 chances to hit a good shot. So you tee off. If you're happy with your shot, you play it. If you're not happy with it, because you don't want to leave hitting a bad shot, if you're not happy with it, hit another one. If you're not happy with that one, you get a 3rd go. But the 3rd go is obviously your last go, and you have to take that one. So you can't like hit a 3rd one. If you hit that rubbish, go, oh, well, I'll play my 2nd one. You have to hit your 3rd one if you choose to go for that. So there's that pressure on that shot, and you've got a decision to make. If you hit it all right, you're like, do I take that, or do I risk hitting a better one, or risk hitting it in a pond or something, and then your score's up. So again, key to this is recording stuff, so keep track of your score. If it's only 3 holes, and I'll generally just do this for 3 holes because I don't want to hit 3 balls a hole for 15 holes and take 6 weeks to play. You'll generally score quite well because you'll get chances to sort of rectify bad shots, but if you're a little bit greedy, you can rack up a high number as well. So 3 balls, hopefully just need one. I'm just going to try and play like a little low squeezy fade, so trap in the distance. Let me show you that. That bunker in the distance, that one on the right, not that little one. I'm going to try and hit it at that, squeeze it off it, so that's why I've teed it up low. I just feel like it's easier to squeeze that shot out and get that little fade. Dead straight. Not bad, to be fair, it's left semi. I'm not going to take it though. Another ball. So, because I've chosen to hit another ball, that first one is out of play. I can't choose that one, although it's okay. So there's the pressure. If I hit a bad one now, I've got one chance left. Now that's behind trees. So I've got to hit the third shot. That's a joke. In the situation now, I'd have known I was going to hit that shot, I'd have chosen my first ball because it's fine, it's just in the left semi. But now I've got one chance to hit a good shot and I've got to take this ball. Oh. Relief. Spot on. So the 3 shots paid off that time. But you can see how easy it is to get that little bit greedy. The first one was fine, the first one was in the left semi, not a problem. But you know, chose to go again, hit a bad one with the second, the third one, you're under pressure, you've got to hit that shot. And how many times in a tournament where you stand on a tee and you have to hit the shot? Not looking where I'm going there, I'm walking through a load of mud, which is good. Oh, every time, this is weird, isn't it? Like, it's not just me, is it? But every time I film, there's not like that many helicopters flying around, is there? Every time I film, I say a helicopter. Helicopter! Sort of have to shout that now every time as well. Oh, there's the old distraction. Standard, what? Yeah, how many times you have to stand up and hit a shot? If you've got a hole with water, you just feel intimidated, you don't like it, feel under pressure, you have to stand up and play the shot. The consequence on that one there wouldn't be the same really if I was in a tournament, but I am filming it and I'm keeping score, and that's the key, is keeping score. You have to record it, and every time you go out you try and beat it. So you can do this for 3 holes, you can do it for 6, 9 holes, whatever you want. I normally just do it for 3 holes, just when I've got a spare hour really. Again, next shot, I've got 3 efforts at this. So if I hit it to 15 feet, do you go again? Do you think you can get closer, or do you play it? That's the challenge. Right, this is where my 3rd effort ended up, so we're good shape. 112 yards, back pin, 50-degree wedge. Again, same thing, same rules apply. 3 balls, 3 chances, but try and get it as close as you can. Obviously, if I hit this within, I'm gonna give myself within 10 feet, I'll take it. Yardage was good. 15 feet right. I said 10 feet, didn't I? So I'm going again. We'll take that. No 3rd ball required. But you feel a little bit nervous. Not nervous. Just wiping my club. Yeah, a little bit, I suppose. You feel a bit of pressure. Because you don't, you know, if I hit a bad one with that second one, I have one more chance. And granted, from 110 yards, I should be getting it quite close, but you don't want to be down to that last ball, because that last ball, if you, anything could happen. You could hit a shank, couldn't you? To be fair, I had a double hit the other day. It didn't count as a double hit, so felt like I'd stole a shot. That's not something to be proud of, is it? You only have one chance to make the putt, obviously, because if you hit it to 3 foot and you miss, well, you're obviously going to choose to try and hole it again. So that defeats the object of being any sort of pressure on the putt. So you only get one chance to hole the putt. So that's why you're trying to hit it close. So now I've got about 8 feet for birdie. We'll see if we can knock it in. I don't get another chance if I don't. Here's where the 2 ended up. The first one, and that was the replay, 2nd effort. That's a sign of winter golf, innit? In its plug mark. Limped its way home. No reason to be negative when I've holed it. Went in and I found the negative saying it limped its way home, which is ridiculous. Birdie, it's going quite well today actually. Again, negative, sounded surprised. It's all about keeping score, all about putting yourself under that pressure that you're going to be in a competition, whatever it is, a tournament, whatever standard you play at, even if you're playing against your mates, you want to perform. Okay, last little test of the day. This one, you go out, play your 9 holes, or how many holes you're playing. You've got to get it up and down 3 times on one hole to move on to the next. Put 3 balls, different positions. If I get 3 of them up and down in a row, well, it's taken me 3 times. Next hole, do the same. Next hole, do the same. So the best score you can have through 3 holes is 9. And that is taking you 9 times to get up and down. You've got up and down every time, 3 times each hole. Puts you under pressure. You want to keep score. You want to make sure that you're getting it. Well, you're giving yourself the best chance of getting as low a score as you can, and then next time you go out, you're trying to beat that all the time. You can go anywhere really on the green, but I'm going to start with this one. This is my first chip, but I've got a 50-degree wedge here. I'm going to play it low into the hill and let it release. Little short. Dug that one in a little bit, to be honest. I mean, I should hold the putt, to be fair. This little tricky right to left to start. That counts. That counts. 1 out of 1. And when you're doing this, you know, that first chip was like pretty straightforward. Try and do it like, you know, the first hole you might pick 3 easy chips, the next one you might chip 3 medium shots, and then the last hole 3 hard ones. You're mixing it up then, you're not giving, you know, it's easy to get up and down 9 times if you're hitting 10-foot chips every time from the fringe. That's not easy, that's a lie. I actually hate those chips. But, you know, try and give yourself a challenge when you're doing it. So we'll pick a medium chip now. Bit of a bank in front of me, just got to play it. I'm going to land it halfway between the fringe and the pin. Decent bit of height on it just to get it landing softly, and then hopefully give me a little tap-in jobby. Oh, there's Ray over there. His suit's been left in the pro shop. I need to tell him that the suit's in the shop. I've actually put it in the locker room now, so he needs to know because he'll be waiting around. We're playing a match and he's got to wear shirt and tie, and it's in the locker room now, so he'll be going to the pro shop. Expecting to see me there with his suit. Ray's featured on the video before, actually. He bloody loves it, Ray. Okay. Softness of the green makes that quite a bit easier. When it's that soft, it does definitely make it easier because I can just throw it up in the air and it stops. But hey, you can only play what's in front of you. Just about. Okay, 2 out of 2. I'm going to pick a tough one now. Right, this is the one I picked for the tough one. And these sort of ones, I always try and drop it so it gives me a realistic lie rather than teeing it up, because, well, you never get that real perfect lie. So, oh, little knee job. Can't see the bottom of the flag, got to throw it up over the slope to a down slope. Just did the little jump for effect. That was delightful. Good possibility of making a fool of myself on that shot I picked. And it sat down a little bit when I dropped it, but don't know if you can tell, but I'm really, really happy with that. This one goes in and go home. It's not your motivation to go home, your motivation is to get your best score. Just in this current scenario I'm in, when it's just gone really windy and cold, I do want to go home. Focus on the putt, Alex. wobbled in. 3 out of 3 that. In days gone by I'd have been here like a long time. How'd you get on, Al? Well, out of those 9 up and downs, it took me 47 chances to do it, and then I just give up. Hopefully those days are gone. Those days are gone. I'll just focus on getting it up and down now. 3 little exercises. Just if you've got, you know, an hour, go out, play 3 holes. There's obviously the hole within a hole, but I didn't have a name for that, did I? There's the 3-shot one where you're putting yourself under pressure on shots, you know, making it count, and that's what this practice is all about. Remember, keeping score, recording what you're doing, and do the 3 up and downs. So it's 3 up and downs on each of the 3 holes, total 9 up and downs. How many attempts it takes you to get those 9 up and downs. Pick 3 easy, 3 medium, 3 hard. Let me know how you get on, write it in the comments. I am going to be doing a lot more on Instagram stories. I've had a lot of comments saying whether I'm going to do 2 videos a week, but it's difficult just finding the time, to be honest, with playing and everything. But I'm going to be doing a lot more on Insta stories, bit of instruction stuff. So if you want to go over there, it's same Alex Evans Golf. And other than that, I think we're done here. Thanks for watching. See you next Tuesday. Oh, there were no birds in this one.